Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
Digital and personal. You can have both with Prime Bank. We know you've got a lot on your plate. Prime Bank can help. Use our app for everything from depositing checks to making transfers from the comfort of your own home. And if you want to open an account, you can do that online too. If you'd rather visit us in person to open an account, apply for a loan and more, we have several convenient locations. The best tech for you when you want to bank from a distance and the best people close by when you need us. Prime Bank. Earn more your way.
Since the 1980s, Colbeck Incorporated has been a family-run business providing their customers with quality wood and feed grinding services throughout Northwest Iowa. Colbeck Incorporated knows that your time is valuable, and they pride themselves on getting the job done in a prompt and reliable fashion. Local cattle feeders have been relying on Colbeck Incorporated hay grinding for 30 years, and Brian and Kevin are proud of their partnerships they've built with their customers. Whether it's grinding, mulch, or hauling, call Colbeck Incorporated today and see what they can do for you.
This pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Hello and welcome to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym on the campus of Gehlen Catholic, Lamars, Iowa. Matt Schilling here with you, bringing you Jays basketball. Tonight, it is a doozy of a matchup as the Jays take on their rival from 10 miles down the road, right down Highway 3. It's the Hawks of Remsen St. Mary. Tonight, the Lady Hawks come in to the ball game with a 6-0 record, while the Lady Jays came off of an overtime win last night versus HMS. Of course, this is the last ball game before the Christmas break, and of course, what better Christmas present for the Lady Jays than would be a victory here tonight against their rivals. One quick reminder for you is, well, a couple quick reminders for you, is that it is the tailgate tonight for Mission Honduras that's taking place downstairs in the cafeteria. That is a free will offering. It is a taco bar, so if you're coming this way, bring yourself a little bit of cash, get a little bit to eat before you come into the gym. Also, the Monsignor Lafferty Tuition Foundation still has tax credits available. Check out either the Remsen St. Mary Development Office, or you can contact Gehlen's Development Office for more details. Cash and grain are both accepted. So if you want to get those donations in before this tax year ends, get in touch with them soon. We'll be back with opening ceremonies and the opening tip. You're watching Jays and Hawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
The Monsignor Lafferty Tuition Foundation awards tuition scholarships to students that attend a Catholic school in the Diocese of Sioux City, including Gehlen and Spalding Catholic. By contributing to MLTF, donors are eligible to receive a 75% tax credit from the state of Iowa. There are no other charitable gifts that offer you a credit like that. It is also the perfect time of year to consider a gift of grain to MLTF. You can find more information at scdiocese.org under the Giving tab. Consider the gift of Catholic education.
At Floyd Valley Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Opening ceremonies are about
Varsity doubleheader. Let's extend a special welcome to our guests, the Hawks from Remsen St. Mary's. Gehlen Catholic schools encourage positive sportsmanship and behavior at the game tonight. By practicing good sportsmanship, you will help make tonight's game one to remember. Let's give a hand for our officials for tonight's game. Tim Wagner, Wade Herman, and Mark Ruffus. Now let's welcome the coaches. The Hawks are coached by Scott Willman, assisted by Joe Lutz and Melissa Judson. The Jays are coached by Brandon Schecker, assisted by Brian Colbeck. And now for the starters. For the Hawks, a junior, number 10, Carmody Ricky. For the Jays, a senior, number 3, Sophie Rudin. Jays, a senior, number 15, Jaden Barthel. For the Hawks, a junior, number 21, Whitney Jensen. For the Jays, a sophomore, number 20, Isaiah Sitzman. For the Hawks, a junior, number 23, Maya Bunkers. For the Jays, a senior, number 32, Maya Whitehead. For the Hawks, a junior, number 24, Hallie Gallis. For the Jays, a junior, number 50, Novea Hudson. Please remove your hats and stand as Aspen Mosier sings our national anthem.
Sitzman Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you as we are back in time for tip-off. Rudin controls the opening tip, drives a layup, and the Jays open up the scoring for the ball game. Down in the corner, being swung around, drives, dribble handoff. Now Gallis with it. Schrader handed off to Jensen. Jensen drives, puts one up and in. Tie ball game early on, 7:35 left to go here in the opening quarter. Jay's seen a little bit of press, throws it away to Maya Bunkers. Ahead to Gallis. Gallis back to Bunkers near the top of the key, swings it left to Jensen. Jensen drives with the left hand, baseline, puts it up off the glass, bouncing around, no good. Rebound by Whitehead. And Whitehead is fouled in the backcourt by Whitney Jensen. Jensen's first, team's first. As Barthel will be the inbounder for the Jays. 7:17 left to go here in the opening quarter. You'll see the shot clock just to the right of the game clock on the scoreboard. Lower left-hand corner of your screen as Sitzman brings it up over the timeline. Pass it to Rudin in that far corner. Now Hodgson just left at the top of the key. Looking to pass it. Bounce pass to Rudin. Between the circles with the right hand, moving to her right. Tries to get it to Hodgson. Passes left to Sitzman with 12 on the clock. Barthel with it now. Down to 8 on the shot clock. Thrown away. Picked up by Gallis. Gallis brings it up over the timeline. Passes left. Three-point attempt by Jensen. Good. Whitney Jensen now with all 5 of the Hawks' points. It's 5-3. Sitzman needing a little help. Already 5 seconds in the backcourt. It's going to be off of Gallis and will remain Jays basketball. 6:30 left to go in the first quarter. Remind you to check out FullerDigital.net. You'll know whenever either your two favorite teams go live as that ball is passed ahead. Rudin walks with the basketball. You'll be able to find your team. You'll know when they go live. If you're a fan of the Jays, like and subscribe to this Gehlen Catholic Fuller Digital Solutions channel. When you like and subscribe, you'll know whenever we go live. Ricky just right at the top of the circle. Now top of the circle is Jensen being swung around in the near corner. Jensen back with it now. Passes right to Gallus. Gallus to a cutting Ricky. Ricky with a right hand up off the backboard and in. Carmody Ricky with 2 points. Barthel passed it into Sitzman. Swiped away by Ricky. Puts up a layup and is fouled. They're going to call it on the floor. No shot. 5:58 left to go here in the first. Waiting to get a jersey number here. I think that's what they're conferring on, is the jersey number. They're going to call it on Rudin. It's going to be her first, team's first. I think they might be changing that now, possibly to Sitzman. We'll check on that here in just a minute as the ball is inbounded to Jensen. Gallus back to Jensen. Now out to Bunkers. Bunkers drives the baseline. Pivoting, looking, gets a little help, and up and in is Gallus. Getting a little information from the scorers table. Sitzman gets it up over the timeline. Rudin tries to get it down low to Whitehead, and Whitehead commits the foul. Whitehead commits the foul. And that's going to be her first. It's the team's second. Information from the scorers table is that last foul, or that first foul by the Jays, is on Isaiah Sitzman. As the Hawks have it now, top of the key, does Jensen. Passes right to Ricky. Bunch of handoffs near the top of the key. Jensen back out to Ricky, and we are going to have a walk. As Ricky started to drive with that basketball, she took a couple steps first. Barthel will be the inbounder. Hawks lead by 7. Barthel with it, stuck at the free throw line. Gets the head to Sitzman, now to Rudin. Rudin stops, Sitzman puts up a 3, good! Isaiah Sitzman hits a 3, cuts the lead to 4. Ricky with it now, passes left to Bunkers, left corner. Jensen thought about it, now Ricky with it again. Jensen, top of the key is Gallus. Gallus passes left to Ricky. Ricky hands it off, now to Schrader. Ricky, 4:33 left as Ricky takes an errant 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound by Bunkers. Putback is in. Jays, I think, are going to see a healthy dose of this Hawks press as Sitzman throws that one away. Pass intended for Barthel. Ricky brings it up over the timeline. 4:16 left to go here in this first quarter. Left corner is Jensen. Dribbles out. Hand off to Ricky. To Jensen. Jensen drives left side of the lane. Puts it up off the glass and in. Whitney Jensen now with 7. Halfway through this first quarter. Sitzman bringing it up over the timeline. Trapped in the corner. Needs a little bit of help. Gets it out over to Rudin. Rudin drives, stops, and walk with the basketball. The pressure from the Hawks has been a little too much here early on for the Jays as they trail by 8. Bunkers gives it to Ricky, bringing it up over the timeline. Bounce pass to Schrader. Schrader puts up a 3, no good. Rebound by Sitzman. Sitzman pass ahead to Rudin. Stuck on the timeline there for just a second. Sitzman puts up a 3 again, hits a light. That was a rainbow 3-point attempt. I think she was just trying not to get that one swatted away. And it's going to be a turnover. 3:28 left to go in the first quarter. Ricky brings it up over the timeline for the Hawks. Bounce pass to Jensen, top of the key. Passes right to Gallus. Gallus, short pass to Ricky. To Schrader. Into that right corner is Gallus to Ricky. Ricky has a cutter, thrown away, picked up by Barthel. Barthel will start to bring it up the floor to Sitzman. Sitzman with a double team in the backcourt, needs a little help. And we're going to have a 10-second call in the backcourt. Substitutions on the floor. We'll see Grayson Schrader come in. We'll play along Claire. I'll try to get the two separated. As Ricky has the ball now. Top of the key, drives, passes left. Three-point attempt, bunkers, hits. Maya bunkers with 5 now. And it's an 11-point lead for the Hawks. Pass ahead to Whitehead. Whitehead right at the center circle. Pass to Barthel on the near side. Barthel near the top of the key, and we're going to have a carry of the basketball. Turnover to the Hawks. 2:33 left to go here in the opening quarter. Kate Bonderson will come into the game for Hodgson. Again, remember to check out FullerDigital.net. You'll find all your Fuller Digital Solution teams there. Whenever your team is home or on the road, find the game at FullerDigital.net. Claire to Jensen. Jensen drives down the middle of the lane. Layup up and in for Jensen. Whitney Jensen now with 9 points. 18-5 is the lead as that pass is saved by the Hawks. Stolen and saved, and Jensen puts up her 11th point, and a timeout by Coach Schecker. It will be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them back in 30. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Staying healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Hawks lead this ball game by 15 with 2:04 left to go in the first quarter. Happy birthday to Brian Kolbeck, assistant coach for the Jays. He turned an undeterminate numbered age today. Whitehead across the timeline to Sitzman. Sitzman with the left hand between the legs dribble near the top of the key. Fumbled the ball for a second, bounce pass to Bonderson. Now between the circles, dribbles right into the near side, near corner. Looking to get it down low to Whitehead. She spins, puts it up off the glass. Too hard, no good. Rebound by Rudin, who puts it up and in. She has 4 points. Quickly ahead is Jensen. Jensen backs up on the near side. Now driving is Gallus. Homan to Ricky. Ricky with it now. Thought she took a couple of steps there at the top of the key, and Jensen walked before she dribbled the basketball. Turnover back to the Jays. 1:15 left to go here in this first quarter. A couple of Hawks looking to jump into the ball game now. I believe a couple of starters. I think it's just about a full starting quad or 5 out there for the Hawks. Sitzman drives to the near baseline, passes it out to Rudin. We're going to have an over and back turnover on the Jays. 1:02 left to go in this opening quarter, and the shot clock really has not been a factor. The press of the Hawks really has been a factor as Poland comes into the ball game. Larissa Poland comes into the ball game for Sitzman. Good to see a lot of these vintage faces here in the gym as we're going to take a 30-second timeout from the Hawks. Back in 30, you're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Customers deserve great internet too. This is Doug from EverTech. You deserve EverTech's no limits internet and the personal service that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bringing customers like you reliable, unlimited internet. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. 1:02 left to go in the first quarter. Matt Schilling here with you on the call on Florida Digital tonight. 3-point attempt off the front iron, no good. Rebound by the Hawks, and we're going to have a foul. I believe it's going to be on Barthel. It's going to send J.C. Holman to the line. It is on Barthel. That is her first foul. It's the team's third. First shot attempt is up, off the backboard, and in for J.C. Holman. Again, remember that the Monsignor Lafferty Tuition Foundation tax credits are still available if you're looking for a up to 75% tax break on your Iowa State income taxes. And we're going to have a lane violation on the shooter. If you're looking for up to a 75% tax break on your Iowa State taxes, ask your development director for Gehlen. That's Amy Jungers. Of course, you'll want to get that done soon as Whitehead brings the ball up over the timeline. Larissa Poland with it, top of the key. Bounce pass left to Barthel. Bounce pass back right to Larissa Poland. Poland stuck with it, back to Barthel near the top of the key. 15 left on the shot clock. Barthel with it, now Bonderson with it, top of the key. Bonderson with a right hand, walk with the basketball, took too many steps. It's been a little bit of a problem as the Jays ball handling this season. As they try to go put the ball on the floor, it kind of gets away from them. See Father Pick up in the stands here tonight. I believe I saw Father Doug on the floor also tonight. Gallus with it between the circles. Shot clock's turned off. 18 left on the game clock in the first quarter. 14-point advantage for the Hawks. Hawks trying to extend it to a few more here before the end of the first quarter. A drive by Jensen, and she's going to go to the line to shoot two. Whitney Jensen fouled with 8.7 seconds left to go here in the first. And it's going to be on Rudin. That is now her first. It is the team's fourth. First shot up off the back iron, no good from Jensen. Second free throw attempt for Jensen. Put up and in. Whitney Jensen now with 12. As Barthel will be the inbounder with 8.7 seconds left. Jays really don't have to get up over the timeline if they don't want to. Hodgson does with 3 and 2, and she double dribbled the basketball. 2.1 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. Appreciate you joining us here on a very chilly night as Hodgson intercepts that inbound pass, puts up a three-quarter court shot, no good, and we'll take a minute timeout. Back in 1 minute, you're watching Jays and Hawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Sitzman Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym at Gehlen Catholic, Lamar's, Iowa. Matt Schilling here with you on the call on FullerDigital.net. I encourage you all, if you've not filled up your gas tanks, go and fill up your gas tanks, because when it gets cold, your gas tank won't be happy if you don't get that thing filled up. You don't want that to freeze, because it's going to cause you all kinds of issues, especially with as cold as it's going to be. Hawks in the lead. 15-point advantage as Ricky dribbles into the front court. Passes back out to Jensen. Jensen, handoff to Gallus. It is a passing clinic here as it goes back out to Ricky. Down low to Bunkers. Drive by Jensen. Left hand, left side of the baseline, no good, and she is fouled in the act of shooting. I believe that's going to be on... It's going to be on 50. That's going to be on Hodgson. That's her first. It's going to be the team's fifth. Of course, Jay's got into early foul trouble last night as that one rattles in and out, no good. Early foul trouble last night for the Jays. They had 8 before there was 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Showing a bit more discipline tonight as that one rattles off the back rim, no good. Poland over to Hodgson. Hodgson's going to bring it up over the timeline. That one's tipped, intercepted, and Jensen with the left hand, left side of the lane, up off the glass and in. Whitney Jensen now has 14 points as Hodgson looks to pass it back to Sitzman, get it up over the timeline. Down low to Rudin, back out to Sitzman. Cross court to Poland. Poland dribbles once, picks up her dribble, needs a little help, passes out to Sitzman. That was a bounce pass. Sitzman with a right hand, down to Whitehead, double teamed immediately. Now to Poland. Poland puts up a shot, no good. Whitehead with a rebound, up and in. Maya Whitehead with her first 2 points of the ball game. 6:50 left to go as Jensen drives the left side of the baseline, no good. Rebound by Rudin. Jays slowly bring it up over the timeline. They do. Rudin over to Poland. Poland tries to get it down to Whitehead, and that's going to be a Jays ball on the baseline. 6:35 left to go here in this second quarter. Hoping to catch Coach Mike Langle here at halftime as Poland receives that inbound. Passes into the left corner as Sitzman. Back out to Poland. Poland to Rudin. Right side, drives the baseline and is fouled. Claire Schrader picks up her first. It's going to be the team's second. Fouls on the floor, so the Jays will take it out on the baseline. Inbound to Hodgson. Hodgson puts up a shot right away off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Ricky. Ricky quickly brings it up the floor. Passes left to Bunkers. Bunkers, cross court. Shot attempt is up and no good by Gallus. Hodgson picks up her second of the night. It's going to be the team's sixth. Going to call a shooting foul, and it's going to be a timeout. Coach Schecker calls the timeout. It is a 30-second timeout, so we'll see you in 30 seconds here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
The Monsignor Lafferty Tuition Foundation awards tuition scholarships to students that attend a Catholic school in the Diocese of Sioux City, including Gehlen and Spalding Catholic. By contributing to MLTF, donors are eligible to receive a 75% tax credit from the state of Iowa. There are no other charitable gifts that offer you a credit like that. It is also the perfect time of year to consider a gift of grain to MLTF. You can find more information at scdiocese.org under the Giving tab. Consider the gift of Catholic education.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling joining you here up in the upper corner of the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Appreciate you joining us here tonight. Haley Gallus is at the line to shoot two. Puts up the first, off the front of the rim and in. Second free throw attempt is up off the side iron, no good. Rebound, passed ahead to Rudin. Rudin drives the lane, puts up a shot off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Ricky. Ricky looking to pass ahead, does to Jensen. Jensen kicks it out. Three-point attempt by Gallus, in and out, no good. Rebound by Hodgson, quickly ahead to Whitehead. Whitehead loses handle on the ball, and she is going to be fouled. Foul is on Whitney Jensen. That's going to be Jensen's second, team's third. Officials discussing where the ball should be taken out at. They decide it's going to be on the side boundary and not on the baseline. Hodgson looking to inbound the basketball. Bounce pass in to Larissa Poland. Now out to Hodgson. Sitzman wanted it top of the key. Step back, thought about a three. Poland does. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Jensen. Ricky with a quick 2-on-1. Swiped at by Sitzman. Ricky is fouled, and Hodgson picks up her third. Hodgson picks up her third. It is the team's 7th. It's a shooting foul. Otherwise, it is a 1-and-1 bonus at this point. First one is up and in for Carmen DeRicky. She now has 3 on the night, as Bonderson and Barthel will come in for Hodgson and Larissa Poland. Ricky getting ready to shoot her second. Puts up the shot and swishes it. Ricky now with 4. Barthel, bounce pass to Whitehead on the inbound. Whitehead back to Sitzman. Sitzman ahead to Whitehead in between the circles. Dribbles right side of the lane, puts up a shot off the side of the backboard, no good. Rebound by Schrader, passed ahead. Thought that could have been a walk. Back to Ricky. 3-point attempt by Bunkers, no good. Rebound. Almost off the side of the backboard, no good. Quickly ahead to Bonderson, to Rudin. Rudin puts up a right hand, up and under and in. Rudin now with 6 points. Jensen just right of the circle. Bunkers, I think, thought about a 3. Now Jensen with it, top of the key. Passed right to Gallus. Gallus dribbles back out near the center circle. Passes left. Bunkers, again, spotted up a 3. Another shot fake as she dribbles back out. Gallus, back up. 4, 3, Bunkers, 3-point attempt, hits. Maya Bunkers left quite wide open, and she puts down the 3 with 4:16 left to go. It's a 19-point lead for the Hawks. Barthel to Sitzman, dribbles left to Rudin. Rudin drives near the baseline, and we're going to have a blocking foul on Whitney Jensen, I believe. Nope. They're going to call it on 24, Haley Gallus. It's her first. It's the team's 4th. And Rudin will go to the line to shoot 2. Rudin's first is up off the side iron, no good. Haley Poland comes into the game for Barthel. Jensen has a seat also. Grayson Schrader comes in for her. That second free throw attempt, no good. Rebound by Whitehead, puts up the shot, bounces off the rim and in. Ricky with a left hand, drives the lane, tries to get it passed out. Sitzman drives lane herself, and we're going to have a foul on the floor. It's going to be the 5th team foul. And it's going to be on 12. It's going to be on Grayson Schrader. It's her first. Sitzman will inbound the ball from the baseline. Tries to set the offense in motion. Bounce pass into Bonderson. The ball stripped away from her, and we are going to have a jump ball. It will remain Jay's basketball on the inbound. Sitzman, the inbounder, gets it into Bonderson, down low to Whitehead. Whitehead spins, puts up a shot off the backboard, no good. Rebound by Bunkers. Hands it off to Ricky, who quickly passes ahead. Now down low is Claire Schrader, and we're going to have a foul. Pick your choice of the Jays. I'm not sure which one they're going to pick. They're going to pick Haley Poland. It's her first. It's the team's 8th. Schrader puts up the front end of the 1-and-1. No good. Rebound by Bonderson. Bonderson. Cross court to Sitzman, who brings it up over the timeline. Gets a screen from Bonderson. Sitzman wanted a 3. Passes left to Rudin. Rudin dribbles back in between the circles. Rudin down low to Whitehead. Whitehead spins, tries to get a pass over to Haley Poland, stolen away by the Hawks. Bunkers passes left to Gallus. Now 3-point attempt from the corner. Hits. Does Grayson Schrader. It's a 20-point lead for the Hawks. 2:51 left to go here in the opening half. Sitzman gets it down low to Whitehead. That one's off of Whitehead, saved by Whitehead, but turnover to Bunkers. Ricky with it now, driving to the baseline. Pass back out to Bunkers. Bunkers will drive that baseline. Pass to the corner. 3-point attempt again. Off the iron. No good. Rebound by Whitehead. Tries to get it ahead to Haley Poland. Haley's able to swipe it. Just not on the fast break that Whitehead thought that she had. Bonderson wanted the three. And we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Carmen DeRicky. That'll be her. It is her first. It's a team 6. Inbounded to Rudin. Rudin, top of the key. Passes to Sitzman. Sitzman back over to Rudin. 2 minutes left to go in this opening half. That one thrown away over and back as Sitzman dove to try to keep that from being an over and back. Bunkers will inbound the basketball for the Hawks. Inbound to Ricky. 1:54 left to go here in the opening half. That one thrown away to Rudin. Rudin to Sitzman. Sitzman near the top of the key, between the legs dribble. Over to Bonderson. Passes right to Barthel. Barthel looking, gets it to Bonderson, now left to Rudin. Rudin backs up near the timeline. 12 left on the shot clock. Over to Sitzman. Sitzman drives near the baseline, spins, kicks it out to Bonderson. 3-point attempt, no good off the back iron. Rebound by Bunkers, and it's going to be a jump ball with 1:15 left to go in the opening half. Stay tuned for halftime of the boys' game. The dance team will perform immediately at the end of the first half of the boys' game. Ricky, cross-court pass to Bunkers in the corner. Now down low to Bunkers. Shot no good. Rebound fought for. Picked up by Ricky. Now Bunkers up off the backboard and in. 10 now for her. It is a 22-point lead. That one. They're gonna call a travel on Holman. They're gonna call no foul, which is a little bit amazing that there is no foul there. 47.9 left to go. It'll be a Jays basketball with 47.9. There's 28 left on the shot clock. Sitzman stops, puts up a three off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Ricky. Ricky brings it up the court, slows it down, passes it to Holman. Cross court back to Ricky, to Holman, back to Ricky. On the right side, now Bunkers near the right corner, back down. Shot up and in for Claire Schrader. That's Claire's first bucket of the game. Sitzman stops, puts up a three, top of the key, no good. Rebound by Bunkers. Ricky with it now with 6. Schrader passes to Ricky. Ricky puts up a shot up and in at the end of the first half. Carmody Ricky ends the half with 6 in the Hawks, and the half with a 39-13 lead. We'll be back with Coach Mike Langle after this 1-minute break. You're watching Jays and Hawks.
You ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
Digital and personal. You can have both with Prime Bank. We know you've got a lot on your plate. Prime Bank can help. Use our app for everything from depositing checks to making transfers from the comfort of your own home. And if you want to open an account, you can do that online too. If you'd rather visit us in person to open an account, apply for a loan and more, we have several convenient locations. The best tech for you when you want to bank from a distance and the best people close by when you need us. Prime Bank. Earn more your way.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you, and Mike Lingle will be joining here momentarily. Jays came out, and it was honestly the Hawks that came out to somewhat of a fast start, 9-2 before we knew it, and the Hawks just kept firing down baskets, and the pressure by the Hawks has been a little bit much for the Jays to handle here today, as it is a 39-13 lead for the Hawks. It's a 26-point advantage for the Hawks. Of course, this is the last game here before Christmas break, and we welcome now Coach Mike Langle. And Coach, you guys pulled off a nice victory last night, and last time we talked, we thought we were going to have a big run of road games, and now you've got a bit of a run of makeup games here in January. But let's talk about last night. Last night, you guys, little bit of a slow start with HMS. HMS kind of brought out the zone and I wouldn't say perplexed you guys, but a little bit of a slower start.
Yeah, actually, we came out firing pretty quick and got a couple threes early and kind of set the tone, and then we kind of fell back into their zone a little bit and kind of had to get the guys to figure it out, a little bit, where the gaps, where the passes, where the cuts were. And as the game went on, they got we do a nice job of passing the ball. We had 28 assists last night for a team, and that, against the zone, that's going to work pretty well.
You've got to be happy with a team that is unselfish, but you don't want them to be too unselfish.
Yep. There's times we get that extra pass and it works well, and there's times where you just got to man up and go to the hole and make the bucket or take the big shot. And we got some kids that'll do that, and they're not afraid to shoot the ball. So, yeah, it's been working nice tonight or so far this season.
You guys have had some high scoring outputs this year. What do you think has been the key to that this season?
No, just teamwork, the assists, the good shots. Instead of taking the 50% shots, we're taking good shots and being patient with the ball when we need to. We push the ball hard when we get a chance, and if it ain't there, then we Coach Ryan's offense has been effective, and the kids have bought into it real well, and so it's been good.
Your teams have been known to be a bit of a high-tempo offense, and it seems like at least the last 3 or 4 times you guys have played St. Mary's, they've really slowed the ball game down on you guys.
They have, but they push the ball well too. When they want to, they can push hard. The 35-second clock will dictate a little bit of that, but I don't really see to be a big difference in the game tonight versus other years. They've got a lot of offensive scorers too, and some good size that are going to find some gaps, and we just got to adjust and adapt to those things as quick as we can, and hopefully we can do defensively is a big chore tonight. They got some nice players, so a big chore and defending them. That
size will be a big challenge for you guys, because you really have just one major big in Ryan, and with Ryan, but they've got 3 over 6'5".
Yeah, they do. Last night I thought we got a little taste of it with Hartley. They had some big fellas too. I thought we did a nice job defending them, but yeah, we're going to times that by 2 tonight. They got a couple extra guys, so I think we're pretty aggressive. We're quick, we're not big, but we're quick. We're all about 6'1", 6'2", so hopefully we can counter their size with a little quickness and hang in there.
You guys get a week off, and then you start preparing for a bit of a road gauntlet, because you guys do.
After New Year, or after the first of the year, then January you play a lot of basketball between JV, freshmen, and varsity. You're playing a lot of ball, and that's when you got to, as coaches, you got to keep it rocking and keep it going, and because it gets to be a long January, and so I think this team, I think they're pretty hipped up about playing ball, and they like playing with each other, so that makes it easier.
Coach, we appreciate you for joining us in all these halftime shows, and we at Fuller wish you a very Merry Christmas and good luck tonight.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to everybody.
That's Coach Mike Langle. We'll be back with second half action. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions. I appreciate you joining me all these times. I really do. I know I'm a little basketball ignorant, but I appreciate it. I know it brings some to the fans. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you. No problem.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you. Again, we appreciate Coach Langle spending some time with us here through all these half times. A couple reminders for dates coming up. School is out now until the 3rd of January, so enjoy all that time at home. Enjoy the time with family. Stay safe with all the weather that's getting ready to come up. Enjoy your Christmas. We certainly want to see you come back on the other side of the Christmas break with us and joining us. January 20th will be the Kickout Cancer game here at Gehlen. More details can be found on Gehlen Catholic's site, GehlenCatholic.org. I believe that you'll hear quite a bit more about that. I believe that is also going to be the kickoff for the World's Finest Chocolate. You'll hear more about that. That's the World's Finest Chocolate fundraiser. And what else do we got coming up? Oh, yeah, April 15th. Sorry, my eyes are a little bad from this distance, but it is the Gehlen Catholic Ball, the Friends of Gehlen Catholic Ball Field of Dreams. Of course, the naming rights for the gym are up for grab. You can grab a pew for Christmas or Easter Mass. That'll be up for auction, as well as many, many, many other prizes. And if you've missed the Johnny Holm Band, as they have not been around for the past 5 years, they will be back at the Gehlen Ball this year. So stay tuned for more details, as I know that the planning really kicks off in earnest for that after the new year. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. Remember to check out FullerDigital.net, and we'll be back after this. You're watching Jays and Hawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Since the 1980s, Colbeck Incorporated has been a family-run business providing their customers with quality wood and feed grinding services throughout Northwest Iowa. Colbeck Incorporated knows that your time is valuable, and they pride themselves on getting the job done in a prompt and reliable fashion. Local cattle feeders have been relying on Colbeck Incorporated hay grinding for 30 years, and Brian and Kevin are proud of their partnerships they've built with their customers. Whether it's grinding, mulch, or hauling, call Colbeck Incorporated today and see what they can do for you.
This pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Just getting ready to start second half action here. Appreciate you joining us on this chilly evening as the Hawks jump back on the floor with the Jays. Sitzman with it now, brings it up over the timeline, gets it to Hodgson in the lane, spinning over to Rudin to Barthel, gets it down low to Hodgson puts it up off the glass and in. Nice way to come out of halftime for the Jays. Back down on this end, Bunkers spinning with a left hand, passes near the top of the key to Ricky, now out, Jensen, three-point attempt, hits. Whitney Jensen now with 17. She had 14 first half points. Barthel ahead to Hodgson. Hodgson spinning to Sitzman. Drives left side of the lane. Barthel, shot fake. Stops now just left of the free throw line. Whitehead with it now. 52 seconds elapsed here in this third quarter. Whitehead drives the lane. And we're going to have a foul. It's going to be a foul on Ricky. It's going to be her second. It's the team's first of the second half. Inbound to Whitehead. Puts up a shot quickly. In and out, no good. Rebound fought for. Pulled away by Bunkers. Pass ahead to Jensen. Jensen to Gallus. And we're going to have a foul. I believe it's going to be on Whitehead. Foul's on Whitehead. It's going to be her second. It's the team's first of the second half. Shot put up quickly by Jensen or by Claire Schrader. And in. Over to Hodgson. A little too much for Hodgson to handle. Turnover to the Hawks. 44-15. Ricky has it near the top of the key. Stops, passes left to Jensen. Further to Gallus. Even further to Schrader. Claire Schrader poked up by Hodgson. Recovered by Jensen. Over to Ricky. Pass back left to Jensen. Thought about a three. Back to Ricky. To Jensen with 3 on the clock. Puts it up. No good. And we're going to have a shot clock violation. Shot clock violation. And turnover to the Jays. Barthel will inbound the basketball. To Sitzman. Sitzman a little stuck. She starts bringing it up. Up to Whitehead, intercepted by Claire Schrader. Ahead to Ricky. Ricky left to Bunkers, thought about a three. Back to Ricky. She thought about a three. Now into the right corner is Gallus. Back left to Ricky, and we're going to have a foul by Sitzman. Isaiah Sitzman picks up her second foul. It's the team's second foul of the second half. 5:42 left to go here in the third quarter. 44-15, Hawks with a commanding lead. Ricky, cross-court pass to Gallus, into the left corner. 3 in and out, no good. Rebound by Whitehead. Whitehead looking for a little bit of help. Gets it to Sitzman. Sitzman double-teamed in the backcourt. Needs help. Gets it up to Rudin. Up over the timeline. It's a 3-on-2. Cross-court to Barthel. Puts up a long 3. Got ball on that, and the rebound by Claire Schrader is out of bounds. Will remain Jays basketball. Poland will come into the ball game now for Barthel. It's a 29-point lead for the Hawks. Larissa Poland stops from free throw line. No good. Rebound by Whitehead. Puts it up off the back iron. No good. They're going to have a jump ball. It's going to go over to the Hawks on the possession arrow. Ricky will be the inbounder. Inbounds to Jensen, back to Ricky, bringing it up over the timeline, passes left. Now in the left corner is Bunkers, down low is Claire Schrader. She gets double and triple teamed. Back to Jensen, to Ricky, three-point attempt, in and out, no good. Rebound by Whitehead. Whitehead brings it up the court, stops just short of the timeline, swiped at by Jensen. Whitehead gets it over the timeline to Rudin. Rudin between the circles, dribbles right, near the right baseline, puts up a wild shot, no good. 4:32 left to go as Ricky brings it quickly up the floor, coast to coast, up off the glass and in. Carmody Ricky now with 8. Sitzman brings it up over the timeline, between the legs dribble with a left hand, top of the key, passes to Rudin. Rudin now to Poland. Rudin in the right corner with a count on her. Sitzman from 3 up against Jensen. Poland with 10 on the shot clock, down to Hodgson. Hodgson spins, brings it out to Sitzman, puts up a 3, no good. Air ball that picked up by Ricky. Ricky bringing it up over the timeline, passes left to Bunkers. Bunkers into the lane, puts up a shot to Claire Schrader, no good. Rebound by Sitzman. Sitzman swinging arms, getting trapped in the backcourt, needs help. Able to get it up to Hodgson. Hodgson up to Poland. 2-on-1. Whitehead puts up a shot off the back iron. Count the basket and the foul. Foul is going to be on Claire Schrader. That's going to be her second. I thought it was on Schrader. Waiting to get confirmation from the scoreboard here. Yes, it was on Schrader. Whitehead is going to go to the line to shoot the traditional three-point play. Puts up the shot, in and out, no good. Rebound by Jensen. Brings up ahead to Bunkers, down low, puts up a shot. Did Grayson Schrader, and Whitehead picks up the rebound. Whitehead will bring it up the court, up over the timeline, 3-on-2 momentarily. Whitehead swiped at from behind to Hodgson. Hodgson puts up a shot. That one's blocked. Over to Rudin. Rudin with a wide open three-point attempt. Up off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Whitehead, up and in. Whitehead with 6. Lead cut to 46-19. Bunkers over to Jensen, to Grayson Schrader. Ricky drives the lane. Bounce pass to Claire Schrader, who puts up her 6th point of the ball game. Sitzman over to Hodgson. Hodgson just short of the timeline, brings it up over the timeline. Pass it just a little hard to Poland, and we're going to have a jump ball. Ball will remain Jays basketball. 48-19 is the lead for the Hawks. Sitzman gets it down low to Whitehead. Whitehead tries to pass it to Poland. It's going to be off of a Hawk foot and out of bounds. A lot of alumni in attendance tonight. A lot of kids home from college attending the ball game tonight. Sitzman tries to get the ball in, does to Rudin. Rudin over to Sitzman. All of the Whiteheads in Florida. Long two-point attempt for Bonderson hits. Kate Bonderson with her first 2 points of the ball game. Bunkers passes left to Schrader. Top of the key, pass right to Claire Schrader. Puts up a 3, no good off the back iron. Poland with the rebound. Poland needing a little bit of help. Gets it over to Rudin. Rudin up to Sitzman. Sitzman immediately double team. Tries to get it over to Whitehead. Bonderson puts up the shot, no good. Whitehead with the rebound. Her shot's no good. Rebound by Jensen. Jensen dribbles out. 1:40 left to go here in the third. That one's stolen away by Rudin. Rudin spins at the timeline, brings it up into the lane, right side of the lane. Pass that back out to Bonderson. Bonderson shot fake, puts up a shot. That one blocked. And Ricky keeps that one from going out of bounds. Quickly passed ahead to Grayson Schrader. Schrader puts it up off the glass and in. Grayson Schrader with 5. 1:19 left to go here in the third. Hello to the Christoffels up in the Alton Granville area watching here tonight as Sitzman is foul driving to the basket. Foul's going to be on Whitney Jensen. That's her third. It's going to be the team's third of the second half. It's a 24-point advantage for the Hawks. Sitzman goes to the line to shoot 2. Sitzman puts up the first, up and in. Isaiah Sitzman now with 3. Barthel comes in for Whitehead. And Jensen and Bunkers go to the bench. Holman is into the ball game, and I didn't catch the other number that came into the ball game. Try to get that for you here momentarily. Gallus came into the ball game. Sitzman puts up her second, up and in. Isaiah Sitzman now with 4. Jensen, pass left. Down low, puts up a shot, up and in, does Haley Gallus. 52 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Bounce pass to Poland, almost picked off. Ahead to Bonnerson, stolen by Holman. To Ricky. Ricky bringing it up over the timeline. Passes left to Jensen, left corner Grayson. Grayson back to Jensen. Under the hoop is fouled. Is Gallus by Isaiah Sitzman. That's going to be Sitzman's third. Team's third of the second half. First shot is up and in for Gallus. Gallus now with 6, 31 seconds even left to go in the third quarter. Remember to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. You'll know whenever the Jays go live, and also check out FullerDigital.net if you are a fan of either team, as that one missed all iron. You can check out all home and road games of your favorite Fuller Digital team there on the FullerDigital.net website. Sitzman bringing it up over the timeline. Shot clock is off here at the end of the half. Barthel stops. I think Sitzman picked off a pass that was intended for Rudin. Ahead to Jensen, up and in. Nice fast break. Points now with 19 is Jensen. 5 seconds left with Sitzman. Sitzman stuck with 1, and the Jays trail 55-23 after 3. We'll be back in 1 minute with the fourth quarter. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
The Monsignor Lafferty Tuition Foundation awards tuition scholarships to students that attend a Catholic school in the Diocese of Sioux City, including Gehlen and Spalding Catholic. By contributing to MLTF, donors are eligible to receive a 75% tax credit from the state of Iowa. There are no other charitable gifts that offer you a credit like that. It is also the perfect time of year to consider a gift of grain to MLTF. You can find more information at scdiocese.org under the Giving tab. Consider the gift of Catholic education.
At Floyd Valley Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling with you here on the call tonight. 55-23 is the lead for the Hawks. Ricky inbounds it to Gallus. Gallus dribbles left, then back right, backs up toward the timeline into the corner. To Claire Schrader, now to Holman. Holman looking to get rid of it, hands it off to Ricky. Closely guarded by Rudin, pass to the left corner to Gallus. Ricky drives the lane, passes it to Schrader, and we're going to have a jump ball. Will be Jays basketball. 32 points is the advantage for the Hawks now. Sitzman looking to break the press. Barthel back to Sitzman. Gets it up over the timeline. Stops, pass out to Barthel. Puts up a three, in and out, no good. Rebound by Grayson Schrader. Thought that one was going to fall. Holman with it now. Holman hands it off to Grayson. Now Ricky and Rudin commits the foul. It's going to be Rudin's second, team's fourth of the second half. As you'd expect with rivals this close, the gym is starting to jam. Bunkers gets it in, quick cutter, no good. Rudin brings it up over the timeline. 6:55 left to go here in the fourth. Rudin drives to the baseline, backs up. Now tries to get it out, does to Sitzman. Passes out to Poland. Now Rudin, as she was driving, was fouled by Bunkers. That's going to be Bunkers first. It's going to be the fourth team foul. With 6:43 left to go in the quarter. Inbound to Rudin, top of the key, passes left to Sitzman. Down low, Barthel. Barthel up off the top of the backboard, no good. Rebound by Ricky and fouled by Rudin. Rudin's third, team's fifth. Ricky will inbound the ball for the Hawks. So we have 6.5 left to go. Bunkers with it now, drives to the baseline. Back up to Schrader. Great. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Barthel. Claire lost the handle on it. As Bunkers will inbound the basketball. And we got a 5-second call. It's a turnover. Back to the Jays. Ball inbounded. Up to Rudin. Rudin passes right to Barthel. Now to Sitzman. Sitzman walk with the basketball. 6:09 left to go here in the fourth. Be a battle of two undefeated boys teams coming up. It's going to be a 3-0 Remsen St. Mary team. They're seventh in the IHSAA poll. As we've got a full timeout, we'll take it with them. Back in a minute. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Sitzman Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you on Fuller Digital tonight. Hawks well in control of this ball game as Ricky brings it up over the timeline. 6 minutes left to go here in the final quarter. Just mentioning, both teams, boys teams are undefeated. That one's stolen away. Bonderson can't hold on to that one. Able to get it back. Pass over to... Well, Bonderson has it back at the free throw line. Sitzman with it now. Sitzman dribbles right between the legs, back left to Barthel. Barthel near the top of the key. Cross court to Bonderson. 10 left on the shot clock. Down to the baseline, puts up a shot up and in. Kate Bonderson now with 4. Ricky stops, passes left, bunkers, 3-point attempt, swishes that one. Maya Bunkers now with 13. As Sitzman will bring it up over the timeline for the Jays with a left hand between the legs dribble, spins, tried to put up a left hand and is swiped away by the Hawks. I believe that Gallus got a hold of that one as Bunkers drives the left side of the lane, puts up a left hand, no good, and we're going to have a foul. I believe it's going to be on Haley Poland. Nope. That one was on Kate Bonderson. It's going to be Bonderson's first. Team 6th. To the line to shoot 2 is Bunkers as she hits the first. Bunkers ready to shoot the second. Off the front iron and in. 15 now. Sitzman brings it up over the timeline, dribbles back with the right hand, stops, spins, puts up a left-handed errant shot, no good. Rebound by Ricky. Ricky ahead to Jensen. Jensen stops out near the top of the key. Jensen with it again. Back to Ricky. 4:30 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Bunkers puts up a 3 off the iron, no good. Rebound by Sitzman. Sitzman brings it up the floor. Samantha Zubrod waiting to check into the ball game. Haley Poland, bounce pass to Bonderson. Bonderson with the right hand, pushes off a little bit with that left hand. Shots no good, rebound by Claire Schrader. Jensen hands it off to Ricky near the top of the key, passes left. Down low, they're going to say no shot. It's going to be on the floor, but it is the 7th foul, so I believe it is a 1-and-1 foul now. Foul is on Haley Poland. That is now her second. It is the team's 7th. Bunkers will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Bunkers puts up the first off. Well, I thought it was going to be off the back iron, but she sunk it down. 16 points now for Bunkers. And she gets ready to put up the second. And swishes the second. Sitzman brings it up the floor with the left hand. 3:24 left to go here. Dribbling right is Haley. Now back left to Sitzman. Sitzman drives the baseline, passes it to Barthel in the lane, puts up a shot and is fouled. I believe that's going to be on Holman. Fouls on J.C. Holman. That's her first. It's going to be the team's 5th. First shot for Barthel is good. Again, a very full gym here tonight. Barthel puts up the second. Off the side iron, no good. Rebound by Claire Schrader. Pass ahead to Holman, to Bunkers. Right side, gets it down low. Now back out top of the key. Holman puts up a 3 off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Barthel. Sitzman brings it up the floor. Drives, left side of the lane, stops, kicks it out to Haley Poland. 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound by Holman. 2:48 left to go here in the fourth. Passed ahead, Jensen with it now. Jensen at the free throw line, passes left. 3-point attempt, Grayson Schrader off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Haley Poland. Poland passes left to to Rudin. Rudin puts the shot up, and she is fouled. Foul's going to be on Homan. That's her second. It's going to be the team's sixth. I'm sorry, yeah, team sixth. Shooting foul. Next one puts them in the bonus. First shot is up and in for Rudin. Rudin now with 7. Second shot for Rudin is up and hits that one. Rudin now with 8. Jensen brings it up over the timeline, passes right to Homan. Homan gets it down low to Bunkers. Bunkers spins, puts up a left hand off the back iron and in. Bunkers now with 19. Sitzman brings it up over the timeline, between the legs dribble, dribbles right. Back left. Bounce pass to, well, it was to Poland. Poland was trying to hit Zubrod as Jensen backs it up to Grayson. Back to Jensen near the right baseline. Back out to Grayson. Grayson, and we're going to have a 30-second timeout just for substitutions. They're going to take the full 30? I think they will. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Back after this. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
It's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now on FullerDigital.net. Home and away, if we're covering your team's videos are on FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the game. Thank you for watching our events, and remember, the games are on FullerDigital.net.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you on Fuller Digital Solutions tonight. Check out FullerDigital.net. You'll know where to find all of your home and road games there. Do a nice job of collecting all those games and aggregating them all there as Jensen dribbles with a right hand over to Bamberger, and she travels with a basketball. Will be an inbound on the near side for Emerson Schmidt. Schmidt inbounds it to Sitzman. Sitzman brings it up over the timeline. 1:22 left to go. Tries to feed Zubrod down low, stolen away by Homan, not Homan, Cronin. Jensen passes left to Grayson, back to Jensen, into the right side corner, Bamberger. Grayson with it now, 20 seconds left on the shot clock, 1:02 left to go on the game clock. Jensen dribbles left, passes back right, three-point attempt, air ball, no good, rebound by Sitzman, 53 left to go. It's about a 20-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Sitzman, top of the key, passes back to Larissa Poland, back to Sitzman. Cutting Haley, puts up a shot and is fouled. 39-9 left. Haley Poland will go to the line to shoot 2. Follows on Loda Bamberger. It's her first. Team 7th. First shot by Haley, put up and no good. Again, the boys' game will start approximately 20 minutes after the conclusion of this game. Second shot is up off the back iron and drops for Haley Poland. Jensen brings it up over the timeline, dribbles left, hands it to Bamberger. Three-point attempt from Holman, off the back iron, no good, rebounded by Poland. Poland to Poland there and out of bounds. With an over 35-point difference, or 35 or more, it ends up being a running clock. So the clock runs, we're under 10. Jensen brings it up the floor to Bamberger. Shots blocked. Picked up by Sitzman. Over to Poland. That shot's not going to count off the front iron and no good. And 64-29 is your final. We'll be back shortly with more. You're watching Jays and Hawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
The Monsignor Lafferty Tuition Foundation awards tuition scholarships to students that attend a Catholic school in the Diocese of Sioux City, including Gehlen and Spalding Catholic. By contributing to MLTF, donors are eligible to receive a 75% tax credit from the state of Iowa. There are no other charitable gifts that offer you a credit like that. It is also the perfect time of year to consider a gift of grain to MLTF. You can find more information at scdiocese.org under the Giving tab. Consider the gift of Catholic education.
At Floyd Valley Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you as the Hawks defeat the Jays in handy fashion. We will come back in another minute break to bring you the first game scores. You're watching Jays and Hawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Sitzman Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you. Scoring looked like this for the Jays. 8 points for Rudin, 4 points for Bonderson, 1 point for Haley Poland, 1 point for Jaden Barthel, 4 for Sitzman, 6 for Whitehead, and 2 for Hodgson. All of the Jays did see playing time. All the Jays that are on the active roster saw playing time here tonight. For the Hawks, Carmody Rickey scored 8, Grayson Schrader with 5, Claire Schrader with 6, Whitney Jensen tied all scorers with 19, tied with Maya Bunkers. Haley Gallus with 6, JC Homan with 1. I believe that the only 2 Hawks that did not score or did not play were Marina Cronin and Tessa Tettinger. The boys game will start in approximately just under 14 and a half minutes from now. We will take another break and we'll be back after this. You're watching Jays and Hawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
You ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
Digital and personal. You can have both with Prime Bank. We know you've got a lot on your plate. Prime Bank can help. Use our app for everything from depositing checks to making transfers from the comfort of your own home. And if you want to open an account, you can do that online too. If you'd rather visit us in person to open an account, apply for a loan and more, we have several convenient locations. The best tech for you when you want to bank from a distance and the best people close by when you need us. Prime Bank. Earn more your way.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Hawks were victorious in the first game, extending their undefeated streak here and dropping the Jays to 2-7. The Christmas break came at a good time for the Jays. As we discussed with Coach Langle, the Jays will go on the road for about 2.5 weeks after the Christmas break, and they will come back. We will play on the 20th. The Jays will play on the 20th, a home game against Hinton. That'll be the kick-out cancer night for the Jays. With tonight's loss, the girls' loss to Remsen St. Mary, that is 5 straight to Remsen St. Mary. It brings the historical matchup to the Jays still lead 26-10. Looking at tonight's boys matchup, as I was mentioning earlier, the St. Mary's Hawks are ranked number 7 in 1A basketball. The Jays have taken on some 3A opponents during that time. The Hawks have beaten Akron Westfield 66-47, South O'Brien 67-41, and last Friday night defeated Hinton 58-30. Jays have had some wins over larger schools this season. Of course, their game versus Unity was postponed due to weather. The Jays this season defeated Lawton to start the year, then went on to beat Cherokee, MMCRU, Akron Westfield, Trinity, and they beat Hartley Melvin Sanborn last night, 78-46. We will take another 1-minute break and come back with you here shortly. You're watching Jays and Hawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Since the 1980s, Colbeck Incorporated has been a family-run business providing their customers with quality wood and feed grinding services throughout Northwest Iowa. Colbeck Incorporated knows that your time is valuable, and they pride themselves on getting the job done in a prompt and reliable fashion. Local cattle feeders have been relying on Colbeck Incorporated hay grinding for 30 years, and Brian and Kevin are proud of their partnerships they've built with their customers. Whether it's grinding, mulch, or hauling, call Colbeck Incorporated today and see what they can do for you.
This pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling with you here on Fuller Digital Solutions. Check out fullerdigital.net. You will check out your favorite Fuller Digital team's page. You will find their home and away games. Do a nice job of aggregating all the games there. So check them all out. Again, that's fullerdigital.net. If you want an easier way to follow your team, like and subscribe to your team's YouTube channel. For Gehlen, find the Gehlen channel, hit subscribe. You'll get notified whenever the Jays go live. If you're a Hawks fan, guess what? You can do the same thing with the Hawks. You can like and subscribe. You'll know whenever the Hawks go live. Nice, easy, simple thing to do. Again, the Monsignor Lafferty Tuition Foundation still has tax credits available. So make sure, if you are interested in getting up to a 75% tax rebate on your Iowa state income taxes, to contact your development office. If you're a fan of Gehlen, contact Amy Jungers. Not sure who it is for St. Mary, but if you're a St. Mary's fan, you can contact St. Mary's, or you can check out the Sioux City Diocese and search for Monsignor Lafferty Tuition Foundation, or if you're looking for something a little bit easier, MLTF. Statistical leaders for the boys teams, the Jays, Keaton Bonderson is the average point leader with 20.3 points a game, followed by DeRocher, 15.3, and Ryan Augustine with 11.8. He's really stepped up production this season. We talked about that earlier with Coach Langle, that the size that he's going to go up against will be a challenge for him tonight. For the Hawks of St. Mary, Colin Homan averages 17.3 points per game, Jackson Bunkers with 16.3, and Alex Schrader averages 9.7. Ryan Augustine had a monster game about a week ago where he almost had a double-double, doing a nice job getting the boards as well as putting up shots. Catholic Schools Week is coming up the last week of January, first week of February. Check out your school's website for more information on how your school will be celebrating. I know for Gehlen, you can check out GehlenCatholic.org. You can also check out Gehlen Catholic on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, all at Gehlen Catholic School. Starting lineups were just posted here in the gym. For the Hawks, it's going to be Alex Schrader. It'll be Cale Ortman. It'll be Jackson Bunkers, Colin Homan, and Ryan Willman. For the Jays, Keaton Bonderson, Keaton Logan, Drake DeRocher, Connor Kraft, and Ryan Augustine. That's if you're keeping score at home. We appreciate you all for joining us here tonight. We will take another break and come back with more pregame action. You're watching Jays and Hawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
The Monsignor Lafferty Tuition Foundation awards tuition scholarships to students that attend a Catholic school in the Diocese of Sioux City, including Gehlen and Spalding Catholic. By contributing to MLTF, donors are eligible to receive a 75% tax credit from the state of Iowa. There are no other charitable gifts that offer you a credit like that. It is also the perfect time of year to consider a gift of grain to MLTF. You can find more information at scdiocese.org under the Giving tab. Consider the gift of Catholic education.
At Floyd Valley Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you. Appreciate you joining us here on this chilly evening. I know it's going to get colder this week. Make sure you stay safe and travel safely. I know that snow will make travel very hazardous as you head to all of your family Christmas gatherings. Of course, these two schools from just about 10 miles down the road from each other, right down Highway 3. Very easy commute for both teams to get back and forth on this Highway 3 rivalry. The Jays lead this rivalry 19-13, but the Hawks have taken the last three, beating the Jays both times last year, 82-64 and 58-42. They knocked the Jays out of the sub-state final course, that one was played at Lamar's Community back in February of 2021, 41-33 as they stifled the Jays that night. Of course, since then, we now have the shot clock this year, and it'll be interesting to see how the shot clock affects this matchup tonight. Reminder that the Friends of Gehlen Catholic Ball Field of Dreams is the theme this year. This year taking place Saturday, April 15th. Again at the Lamar's Convention Center. You can find your tickets will be available probably around February. Probably late February, early March. If you don't hear more from me, which I'm sure you will hear more from me and from our chairs as the ball draws closer, if you don't hear about it, you can contact Amy Jungers in the business office, or in the development office rather. We are ticking ever closer to the start of this ball game here tonight. Two undefeated teams. We will take one more commercial break and come back with all of the action. You're watching Jays and Hawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Sitzman Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you tonight. Appreciate you joining us on this very chilly evening in Northwest Iowa. Appreciate you wherever you might be. Just under a minute till we get started with opening ceremonies. Again, both these teams are undefeated. The Hawks are ranked number 7 in the IHSAA poll, of course, the first poll of the season. These two teams will play one more time this season in the regular season, and that will be on the 10th of January at Remsen St. Mary. That'll be another boy-girl doubleheader. You can catch all the action on Fuller Digital Solutions. We will now turn this over to our public address announcer.
Once again, good evening and welcome to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym here at Gehlen Catholic for our second game in tonight's varsity doubleheader. Let's extend another special welcome to our guests, the Hawks from Remsen St. Mary's. Gehlen Catholic schools encourage positive sportsmanship and behavior at the game tonight. By practicing good sportsmanship, you will help make tonight's game one to remember. Let's give a hand for our officials, Jim Wagner, Wade Harriman, and Mark Rolfus. Now let's welcome the coaches. The Hawks are coached by Scott Rudin, Justin Rudin, assisted by Jared Schott and Colin Schrader. The Jays are coached by Mike Langle, assisted by Ryan Wilton, Eric Kellen, and Alex Langle. And now here are the starters. For the Hawks, a senior, number 3, Alex Schrader. For the Jays, a senior, number 4, Gehlen Bonderson. For the Hawks, a senior, number 23, Cale Ortman. For the Jays, a senior, number 12, Keaton Logan. For the Hawks, a senior, number 30, Ryan Willman. For the Jays, a senior, number 14, Blake DeRocher. For the Hawks, a senior, number 40, Jackson Bunkers. For the Jays, a senior, number 40, Connor Kraft. For the Hawks, a sophomore, number 55, Colin Hoffman. And for the Jays, a senior, number 42, Ryan Augustine.
The Monsignor Lafferty Tuition Foundation awards tuition scholarships to students that attend a Catholic school in the Diocese of Sioux City, including Gehlen and Spalding Catholic. By contributing to MLTF, donors are eligible to receive a 75% tax credit from the state of Iowa. There are no other charitable gifts that offer you a credit like that. It is also the perfect time of year to consider a gift of grain to MLTF. You can find more information at scdiocese.org under the Giving tab. Consider the gift of Catholic education.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you as we get ready for the opening tip of tonight's undefeated matchup between these two rivals. The opening tip, controlled by the Jays. Logan gets it in the right corner. Dribbles left, out to Kraft. Kraft, top of the key. Dribbles down the left side of the lane, stops, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound by Willman. Passed up the court quickly. Bunkers with a cutter. Thought he traveled, didn't. Ortman passed it back out to Schrader. Back to Ortman. Ortman on the right side. 7:30 left to go here in this first quarter. Willman with it now. Back to Schrader. Schrader, top of the key. Dribbles, stops, passes back right. Down low and out of bounds. Just out of the reach of Colin Holman. Didn't think that was possible. The long arms of that young man. 6'5" sophomore. Logan brings it up now over the timeline with her right hand. Passes left to Bonderson. Bonderson guarded closely, cutting Augustine. Couldn't handle it with 7:09 left to go here in the first. Bunkers now being swung around. Schrader, top of the key is Bunkers. Swatted at, stolen away by the Jays. By DeRocher. Kraft will bring it up over the timeline. Top of the key. Handoff. Tried to hand it off to DeRocher. Picked up by Bonderson. Save for the Jays. 24 left on the shot clock. Bonderson puts it up from just in front of the three-point line. No good. Rebound by Schrader. Schrader stops. Lets traffic go by. Passes right. Has a cutter. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebound by Augustine. The shot was no good by Cale Ortman as Logan brings it down the floor, stops, puts it up from 18, off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Bunkers. Bunkers will bring it up the floor for the Hawks. Backs down on Kraft, left side of the lane, spinning, puts up a right hand, up and in. Jackson Bunkers puts the Hawks up on the board. 6:09 left to go here in the first. Logan with it now. Passes right to Kraft. Kraft on the right side. Bonderson, top of the key, spins, jump shot, and he thought he got his wrist slap there as Bunkers puts up a shot, and we're going to have a blocking foul on DeRocher. Drake DeRocher picks up his first foul. It's going to be a shooting foul. His first, it's going to be the team's first also. Send Bunkers to the line to shoot two. Puts up the first, hits. Bunkers scored all the points in this ball game so far for both teams. Just over 2 minutes into the ball game. Packed gym, of course, for these two rivals. Both student bodies dressed up in Christmas attires. Augustine gets the rebound. Logan now over to Kraft. A little too much for him to handle, but he's able to pick it up to Bonderson. I think the pass there was intended for Logan. Bonderson down low to Augustine quite hard. Back out to Bonderson. Puts up a three off the iron. No good. Rebound by Jackson Bunkers. Jackson passes up the floor to Willman. Willman back to Bunkers. Passes left or right to Schrader. And now Ortman. Ortman drives the baseline. Stops. Puts up a shot off the glass and in. Cale Ortman with 2, and the lead is 5. Logan between the circles, between the legs dribble, drives to the left hand, and he's going to be fouled by Alex Schrader. That's going to be his first, team's first. 5:07 left to go in the first. Logan inbounds the ball to DeRocher. Drake passes back to Logan. Logan to Augustine in the left corner. Known to shoot a 3 from there. Kraft with it now. Now DeRocher, top of the key. DeRocher stops from inside the free throw lane. The shot's blocked, and we're going to have a foul on Cale Ortman. Fouls on Ortman. We'll call a reach-in foul. It's the second team foul. It's the first on Ortman. Kraft will go out, and Wilchin comes into the ballgame. Logan to inbound, into Bonderson. Bonderson between the circles, drives with the left hand, puts up a shot, count the basket, and the foul. Keaton Bonderson will go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Fouls on 55, Colin Holman. That's his first, team's third. 4:42 left to go here in this first. Free throw attempt off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Ortman. Alex Schrader bringing it up over the timeline. Passes right to Bunkers. Bunkers had a screen for a second. Spinning, passes to Schrader. 18 left on the clock. Drives the lane, puts up a right hand, up and in, does Alex Schrader. He now has 2 points. 7-5. Hawks with the lead. Into the left corner is Augustine. Now Bonderson with it. Dribbles, puts up a shot from 14, up and in. Bonderson with 4. It's a 3-point ball game. Hawks with the lead as Schrader brings it up near the timeline. With a right hand, brings it over the timeline. Guarded by DeRocher. Bunkers with it now. Top of the key. Pass it to Holman. Holman out to Bunkers. 3-point attempt. No good. Rebound by Ortman. Schrader. Now Bunkers. Near the right side. Bunkers with it. Counts on. Pass it left to Schrader. Schrader drives toward the baseline. Puts up a shot. And it's going to be a foul on DeRocher. Caught DeRocher in the air, and he now has 2 fouls. It's going to be the second team foul also. Does Mike Langle look to his bench? Alex Schrader is going to shoot the first. Rims in and out, no good. Willman will go in, and Holman will go out. Seeing a little bit more of a high-tempo offense now from the Hawks. A little bit different than what the Jays have used to be seeing in the past, as that one rattles around and down for Schrader. Logan brings it over the timeline. 3:22 left to go. Stops at the free throw line. Passes left to Wilchin. Wilchin dribbles with it near the paint. Puts it up and in. Gabe Wilchin forces it in. 6 points now for the Jays, and Logan is going to foul in the backcourt. Keaton Logan with his first, team's third. Bunkers inbounds it to Schrader, back to Bunkers on the left side, asking for a screen, gets it, trying to get the mismatch, didn't get it there. Ortman drives, kicks it back out to Bunkers, puts up a 3, airballs that one, no good. Rebound by Schilleman. Ortman drives, left side, puts it up, no good. Rebound fought for, and I believe we're going to have a foul on Wilchin. As Schmillen is the one that was fouled. Wilchin with the foul. It'll be the 4th team foul as that first shot is up and no good. .245 left to go in the first. Remember to check out fullerdigital.net. Second free throw attempt is up and no good. Rebound by Wilchin. Kraft brings it up over the timeline. Passes right to Logan. Logan drives, puts it up from deep, off the iron, no good. Rebound. I'm going to say it's Hawks ball off of Wilchin. St. Mary's will inbound that out of the near corner here. Schrader bring it up over the timeline. Passes to Bunkers, rather. Sorry about that. Back to Bunkers. Puts up a 3 off the mark. No good. Rebound by Wilchin. Bonderson brings it up over the timeline. Bonderson brings it back out between the legs dribble. 3-point attempt. No good. Rebound by Bunkers. 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Passed way ahead. Shot up and in for Holman. Inbound to Kraft. Kraft stops, bringing it over the timeline. Logan now to Wilchin. Wilchin passes. Thought he was going to pass it to Kraft instead to Bonderson. Bonderson drives the baseline, stops, spins, fadeaway jumper, hits. Keaton Bonderson now with 6. The only other person to score for the Jays is Wilchin. As Bunkers brings it up over the timeline, passes into the corner to Willman, back to Bunkers, now to Schrader. Schrader in between the circles. Willman passes left to Bunkers. Bunkers drives, spins in the lane, shot. They're going to say the foul is on the floor. It's going to be the 5th team foul, and the foul is on Logan. Keaton Logan with 2 fouls also. As Augustine's going to go out. Kelling comes in for the Jays. 1:08 left to go here in the first. Willman backs up. Bunkers back to Willman. Willman back to Bunkers. Passes left to Schrader. Schrader with 58 left. Puts up a 3 and swishes it. 6 for Schrader now. 13-8 is the score in favor of the Hawks. Kraft, top of the key. With a right hand, passes left to Bonderson. Bonderson drives with a left hand to Kellen. Kellen to Wilchin, top of the key. Backs down, over to, tries to get it to Kraft. And we are going to have a jump ball. Will be Hawks basketball. Zane Whelan will come into the ball game now for Keaton Logan. Jays get a little bit smaller. 33.3 seconds. Schrader brings it over the timeline. Swiped at by Bonderson. Passes to Bunkers. Bunkers directing traffic. Passes with 20. Willman with it now. Hawks content to bleed it out. Get the last shot. Willman hands it off to Bunkers. Bunkers spins. Puts up a shot off the backboard and in. Jays quickly ahead. Bonderson loses control. 1 second. Half-court shot off the backboard. No good. 8-15. Jays trail after 1. We'll be back after this. You're watching Jays and Hawks on Fuller Digital.
Sitzman Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you. Schrader leads the scoring for the Hawks with 6. Bunkers right behind him with 5. For the Jays, Bonderson with 6 and Gabe Wilchin with 2. Augustine with it now. Passes left to Kraft. Kraft, left side of the free throw lane. Back to Kraft. Wilchin in the left corner to Logan. Logan out to DeRocher. Back to Logan, left side. Drives to the right hand, and he is fouled. It's going to be the 4th team foul, and it's going to be the 2nd for Cale Ortman. The foul is going to be on the floor, so no shot. Logan looking to get the ball in. Does to DeRocher. DeRocher between the circles with a left hand, puts up a 3, and it is blocked by Homan. Schrader bringing it up the court, pass ahead to Ortman. Ortman into the corner to Willman. Willman in the right corner rather, passed it to Pick. That one's stolen away by Augustine. We're gonna have a jump ball. It'll remain Jays basketball on the possession arrow. Bunkers will come back into the game. Who's he coming in for? Can't play with 6. Ortman is out of the game. Inbounding now is Bunkers. Still looking, gets it in. Now Pick. Passes top of the key, swung around Bunkers on the right side. Eyed up a 3 there for a second. Pick back to Schrader on the left side. Schrader with 6:50 left to go in the quarter. At the free throw line, passes back out, 10 on the clock. Bunkers with 6. Hand off to Schrader with 3. Right corner, 3-point attempt. Pick hits. Hunter Pick with 3. Augustine out to Kraft. Over to DeRocher. DeRocher in that shot. He is fouled. Shooting 3. And the St. Mary's staff is absolutely livid. Jays down by 10. The foul was on Ryan Willman, his first, team's 5th. Drake will shoot 3. There's the first. A pop bottle popped out onto the court. Officials retrieve it. Second free throw attempt, no good. Lead cut down to 9. DeRocher to put up the 3rd and final free throw attempt. Rattles around, no good. Rebound by Schmillen. Pass to Bunkers. Bunkers brings it up over the timeline. Handoff to Schrader. Schrader between the circles, passes left to Bunkers. 6:13 left to go in the second. Bunkers back to Homan. Homan drives, left hand, shot, no good. Rebound by Logan. Logan will pass way ahead. tried to be stolen by Schrader, but knocked out of bounds into the St. Mary's student section. DeRocher will inbound the basketball to Logan. Logan to Wilchin. Wilchin back to Logan. Logan, deep three hits. Keaton Logan gets onto the board with 3. Cuts the lead down to 6. Schrader with it now. Passes right to Pick. Pick with a phenomenal flow. Bunkers in the left corner is Schrader. Schrader dribbles out. Now back to Pick. Hands it off to Bunkers. A little bit of a screen. Bunkers into the lane. Now the baseline. Toes are on the line. Out of bounds. 5:20 left to go here in the second. Turnover back to the Jays. And we've got a timeout on the floor. It'll be a 30-second timeout back in 30. You're watching Jays and Hawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Since the 1980s, Colbeck Incorporated has been a family-run business providing their customers with quality wood and feed grinding services throughout Northwest Iowa. Colbeck Incorporated knows that your time is valuable, and they pride themselves on getting the job done in a prompt and reliable fashion. Local cattle feeders have been relying on Colbeck Incorporated hay grinding for 30 years, and Brian and Kevin are proud of their partnerships they've built with their customers. Whether it's grinding, mulch, or hauling, call Colbeck Incorporated today and see what they can do for you.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling with you here on the call on Fuller Digital Solutions, fullerdigital.net. Check out the Gehlen Fuller Digital channel. 5:20 left to go here in the second quarter. Jays trail by 6. Logan passes right to DeRocher. DeRocher now into the right corners. Bonderson puts up a 3 off the front iron. No good. Rebound by the Hawks. Schrader with it now. Guarded closely by Bonderson in the backcourt. Brings it up near the timeline. Now over the timeline. Passes left to Waldschmidt. Back to Schrader. Schrader looked to get it back to Waldschmidt. Passes right to Bunkers. Bunkers dribbles now back to the top of the key. 3-point attempt. Wide open. In and out and back in for Schrader. Now with 9, it's a 21-12 lead. It's a 9-point lead for the Hawks. Logan into the lane, stops, back to Augustine, passes left to Bonderson. Bonderson backs up, back to Augustine. Augustine at the free throw line, passes left to Bonderson. Bonderson double team there. Augustine thought about a 3 and traveled the basketball with 4:23 left to go here in the second. Hawks will sub in. Willman goes in and Homan comes out. Homan inbounds the basketball. Willman inbounds the basketball to Schrader. Schrader to Bunkers. Bunkers on the right side. Now to Schrader. Schrader, 3-point attempt, no good. Falls right into the lap and up and in for Sam Schmillen. He now has 2. It's an 11-point lead. DeRocher with the basketball now. DeRocher drives, puts up a shot off the backboard and in. Drake DeRocher with 3. Schrader brings it up over the timeline. Waldschmidt with it now, stops. And we're going to have an offensive foul by Bunkers, I believe. Nope, it is going to be on 32. That's Sam Schmillen. His first, team 6th. Augustine will inbound the basketball. To Logan. Logan between the legs dribble, stops at the free throw line, passes back to Augustine, hands it off to Bonderson. Bonderson drives right side of the lane, spins, passes back out to DeRocher. DeRocher now drives, puts it up in the lane, no good. Rebound by Waldschmidt. Bunkers will bring it up over the timeline. 3:20 left to go here in this first half. Waldschmidt now to Schrader. Schrader passes right to Willman. Back to Schrader. Schrader drives in the lane, spins, puts up a shot wide open off the back iron and in. Schrader now with 11. Just under 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Bonderson will bring it up the floor for the Jays. Left side to Logan. Logan stops, backdoor cut, and I believe Bunkers committed the foul on Augustine. Bunkers committed the foul. That's his first. It's the team's 7th. It's a 1-and-1. Gehlen will come into the ball game. Holman comes into the ball game. Out goes Schmillen. And I believe Wilchin went out of the ball game. Nope. Kellen's waiting for Augustine. Augustine puts up the first. Hits. Ryan Augustine now on the board for the Jays tonight. It's a 10-point lead for the Hawks. Augustine puts up the second, in and out, no good. Holman with the rebound, passes to Schrader. Schrader brings it up over the timeline, guarded by DeRocher. Waldschmidt with it now to Schrader. Schrader back to Waldschmidt. Waldschmidt drives the baseline, puts up a shot off the backboard and in. Landon Waldschmidt now with 2. 2:15 left to go here in the first half. Bonderson with a right hand, backs up, hands it to Kraft. Passes left to Logan. Logan drives into the paint, and we're going to have a foul before the shot. It's going to be on Landon Waldschmidt. That's his first. It's going to be the team's 8th, and it'll be a 1-and-1 for Keaton Logan. Get some substitutions in for the Jays. DeRocher goes to the bench, as does Augustine. Gehlen and Wilchin come into the ballgame. Logan puts up the first, hits. Logan now with 4. It's an 11-point lead for the Hawks. Puts up the second, off the front, back, and front iron, and down for Logan. He now has 5. It's a 10-point lead as Schrader will between the leg dribble to Bunkers. Bunkers drives right across the timeline. Passes right to Schrader. Schrader, top of the key, thought about a 3, over to Bunkers. Swiped away by Kraft. Kraft able to steal that one. Over to Bonderson. Bonderson thought about a 3, now backs up. 1:35 left to go in the quarter. Bonderson, spinorama, up and in. Keaton Bonderson with 8. Schrader into Bunkers. Bunkers quickly up over the timeline. 1:20 left to go. Right on the baseline, puts up a shot and is fouled by Wilchin. Gabe Wilchin commits the foul. Hawks with an 8-point lead. Bunkers at the line. Reminder, the dance team will come up with a halftime performance before Coach Schecker joins us. Bunkers hits the front end of his 2 shots. Bunkers, second one, in and out, no good. Rebound by Kraft. Kraft passes left to Wilchin. Wilchin spins at the free throw line, passes out to Logan. Logan drives toward the baseline. Gehlen to Wilchin. Wilchin fumbled away. Kraft picks it up and hits that one. Connor Kraft is now on the board. Bonderson steals that one away, gets his own rebound. Bonderson with 10 now. Cuts the lead to 5 with 45 left to go here in the first half. Jackson Bunkers is fouled by Kraft as he is crossing the timeline. It's Kraft's first. It's his 7th team foul, and Augustine will come into the game for Gehlen. Quick blow for Augustine. 44.2 left. Bunkers puts up the first. No good. Rebound by the Hawks. Bunkers puts up a 3 off the iron, hits the strap, and no good. Even though the 3 falls, it's because it went off the strap. The basket does not count. It is still a 5-point lead for the Hawks. Shot clock to game clock is about 4.5 seconds as Logan brings it up over the timeline. Passes right to Bonderson, back to Logan, top of the key. Kraft, Logan. Back to Kraft, left side, drives the baseline, back out to Logan. Bonderson thought about a 3, gets it to Wilchin. Kraft, that shot is blocked. Picked up by Kraft, threw it off of a foot. I'm not quite sure why. Up to Bunkers with 5. Waldschmidt. Now Schrader, deep 3, no good. Missed everything. 28-23 is how the first half ends. We're going to stay here as we get ready for the dance team performance. Once their performance ends, we will take a 1-minute break and Coach Shecker will join us. You're watching
Please don't touch those. It's a surprise.
The Monsignor Lafferty Tuition Foundation awards tuition scholarships to students that attend a Catholic school in the Diocese of Sioux City, including Gehlen and Spalding Catholic. By contributing to MLTF, donors are eligible to receive a 75% tax credit from the state of Iowa. There are no other charitable gifts that offer you a credit like that. It is also the perfect time of year to consider a gift of grain to MLTF. You can find more information at scdiocese.org under the Giving tab. Consider the gift of Catholic education.
At Floyd Valley Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling, and I'm joined by Coach Brandon Checker, who's one of his daughters just won something. I think. She's in a shooting contest.
She's in the shootout.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want you to know, Matt, I chose to come up here instead of being down there and getting a free candy cane.
You know, I live up here, so I guess I always choose not being able to get the candy cane. So. Nice performance by the dance team here tonight. As we'll show you here the shooting is before we
watch this form. She's been working on it. Great form here.
Oop, toes are on the line. We'll let it go. We'll let it go.
All right, that was a little rough.
We can analyze this.
I'll be new color guy for the halftime entertainment.
That'd be great. 3. Can she hit the 3?
No, she gets chewed out by me when she shoots the 3.
Oh! She hit it though. She hit the 3. She hit the 3.
Way to go, Eden! Yep, that's my daughter.
She hit the 3 with no arc.
She's starting next week. Oh wait, next week we don't have a game.
Where is
She's
she going?
really getting a run for it.
Yes, she is. That's all right. Coach.
I'm still going to talk to her. She missed a free throw. Made the 3, but missed the free throw.
Well, first of all, we apologize for blowing out your speakers at home. Second, let's talk about, we almost knocked out a light.
We're going to need somebody to donate some money to fix that light up there.
Let's talk about something fun, because last night was fun. Maybe not for you in the stress factor, but you guys came away with an overtime win, and it's not the first time you guys played overtime ball this season.
No, it was a battle. Anytime we go up to Hartley, it seems to be a battle. It's just how it is up there. And, despite how ugly it kind of was, it was still a win for the girls. They fought hard for 4 and a little extra last night, and I couldn't be more proud of them to come out of Hartley with a win.
One of the things I don't want to harp on any of the bad stuff, but one of the positives that you walk away with is you didn't have a ton of fouls at the end of the first half.
You talking tonight or last night?
Well, tonight.
Because last night
You had 8 at the end of the first quarter.
Okay, that sounds about right. That sounds a little low. I thought the girls worked hard on defense tonight. We didn't get in that foul trouble. And the refs let us play, too. So, that helps out quite a bit some, too.
Tonight was a little bit of a different story. It was got out of hand quickly, but you still fought. The girls fought through, and you can't be too disappointed they kept fighting through.
The thing that I've said to a few people tonight when they asked about, this isn't my first interview, so when they're asking for the paper and stuff along that lines, it comes down to tonight you had 2 teams. One team that was here to win the game and one here that was doing everything they could to not lose. And people out there that are competitive and know sports, you know exactly the difference between the two. And there's a big difference between playing the game not to lose and going for the W. And you know what side we were on tonight. And that's something that we got to continue to work on with the girls. We got to be, whether they're a ranked team and undefeated and we're having struggles or anything along that lines, you play the game as a competitor and you never know what the outcome's going to be, but you always go out there thinking that you're going to have a chance and that you're going to go and put forth every effort to take the W. And that's something that we got to find, that competitive grind, that competitive spirit in these ladies. And I honestly thought after last night's grinding out, hard-fought, ugly win that we got, that we would have a little bit more of that tonight. And I think the girls just kind of expected to get beat up because they're undefeated and ranked. And unfortunately, that's on us. We got to continue to work with them and get them to understand that there's a lot more to the game than rankings and everything like that. You still got to come out and give every effort. And, if things happen to fall your way, you might pull off an upset. And that's what sports are all about.
You guys get a 1-week break. You guys kind of get away from each other. Everybody is able to regroup and kind of get themselves back. Maya's able to heal up just a little bit more, and you get to play a whole bunch of games on the road. and whether that's good or not, you got to consider some of that bus time as some bonding time.
Absolutely, and I told the girls, take this next week, dead week here that we have, and really just go and enjoy it with your family and take some time to reflect on, hey, you don't know, this might have been the rough patch of our season. Maybe we just had some struggles to get started this year, and through everything that we've kind of gone through, maybe this will just make us stronger coming out of Christmas break. But we still got to find that little edge, that competitive fight in us. But for the next week, I told them just enjoy themselves, spend some good quality time with their family, and just kind of find some of that inner go-get-emness.
When you guys come back here in a week and start practicing, what's one of the top things that you'll focus on as a team?
Is still going to just be talking to them about continuing to fight, continuing to find those, continue to enjoy the things that we do well, but continue to work on those little obstacles that we have. Right now, just turnovers are a big issue. So we're going to continue to learn just how to be a little bit more control of the ball, control of our bodies, stuff along that lines. We need to have a little more confidence with shooting. Sometimes we just hesitate a little too much, especially down low. And I'm not just talking our post. I'm talking anybody that gets the ball down low. It seems like we just hesitate a little bit, and we just got to have the confidence and willingness to just go after it and put those shots up. So it's just going to be back to fundamentals, get back to work.
Brandon, I know these times aren't easy, but I appreciate you coming up. I wish you a Merry Christmas. Stay warm, stay safe, because the weather's about to get brutal here for about a week.
And we'll see you like in a month when we're off the road, or hey, Merry Christmas to you and the family, and appreciate everything you guys do. So
appreciate it. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're watching Jay.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. You deserve EverTech's No Limits Internet and the quality local services that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bring customers like you reliable and unlimited internet, up to 50 megabits across 22 counties. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Pretty much. Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling back with you here as we get ready for second half action. Jays trail by 5 as we get ready to start the second half. Again, like I mentioned, the weather is going to get brutal. I know it is currently below 0 outside, so make sure you keep your pets in, bring your pets in, take care of your livestock, take care of your family. If anybody needs a ride, make sure you reach out to somebody and let them know you need a ride. As we get ready to start the second half, Logan gets the inbound, brings it up over the timeline, gets it to Bonderson. Bonderson eyes up a 3, spins in the paint, puts up a shot and in. Keaton Bonderson stays on a roll now with 12. He had 10 in the first half. Cuts the lead to 3 as Bunkers brings it up over the timeline. Schrader with it between the circles. Stops, passes right to Bunkers, tries to get it down low. Augustine's done a great job tonight on Holman. Schrader with it now. Schrader to Bunkers, down low to Holman, puts up a right hand, and that one falls in, just as I say. Holman now with 4. Still a 5-point lead for the Hawks. Logan with it now on the right side to Bonderson. Count on Bonderson. Bonderson spins just outside the paint, out to Logan. Logan eyes up a 3, pulls the trigger, no good. Rebound by Bunkers. Had a man deep for a minute. Schrader now into the corner. Ortman down low to Holman. Holman puts up the shot and in. Maybe I jinxed Augustine by mentioning Holman hadn't had much production in that first half. 6:46 left to go in the third. Logan over to DeRocher, back to Logan. 25 left on the shot clock. Bonderson eyed up a 3, stops, puts it up from just outside the paint, no good. Rebound by Holman. Schrader now to Bunkers. Bunkers backing in, down low. Out. Schrader with it now between the circles. Pass to Bunkers. Bunkers Down low to Willman. That one poked away by DeRocher. Bonderson with a 1-on-2. Bonderson drives, puts up the layup and in. Bonderson now with 14 points. Long baseball pass in. Ortman, count the basket and the foul. Cale Ortman with 4 points. And the foul is going to be on Augustine. Augustine picks up just his first of the ball game. It's the first of the second half for the Jays. Ortman tries to complete the three-point play. Off the front, back iron, dribbles out. Augustine with the rebound. Logan with it now. Between the legs dribble in the paint, and we're going to have a foul on the floor. I believe it's going to be on Bunkers. Waiting for the scoreboard verification. It is. It's his second. Team's first of the second half. Ball inbounded to Logan. Brings it over the timeline with a right hand. Between the legs dribble. Puts up a three. Nails it. Keaton Logan with 8 now. Schrader brings it over the timeline. Between the legs dribble to Ortman. Ortman. Of course, the talented football player. Schrader tries to get Holman down low and throws it away to Logan. Holman trips. Bonderson able to recover the ball. Logan with it now. Over to Bonderson. Bonderson near the top of the key. 5:13 left to go in the third. Drives, stops just outside the paint. Kraft spins. Logan with it now at the free throw line. Over to DeRocher. DeRocher puts up a layup and in. DeRocher with his 5th point of the ball game. Jays draw within 2. As that one's stolen away by Bonderson and is fouled by Bunkers. Right at the timeline. Bunkers with his 3rd. Team's 2nd. Otherwise, I think Bonderson might have been going for a little showtime. Augustine will inbound the ball to Logan. 4:46 left to go in the third. Logan to DeRocher into the corners. Wilchin down low to Augustine. Off of Augustine. It's actually going to be off of Holman. It will be Jay's basketball on the baseline. Logan looking to inbound the basketball. Inbounds it to Augustine. Pass to Bonderson. Bonderson puts up a quick three. No good. Rebound by Willman. Schrader quickly up to Bunkers. Bunkers on the left side. Now top of the key. Passes right to Ortman. Ortman at the free throw line. Puts up a shot from beyond the free throw line. No good. Rebound by DeRocher. Jays still trail by 2. DeRocher hands off to Logan. Logan to Bonderson. Bonderson thought about a three. Instead, jump stop, put up a shot, and is fouled in the process of the shot on Holman. That'll be Holman's 2nd, team's 3rd. And Bonderson will go to the line to shoot 2. Bonderson has 14 on the night so far. In and out, no good. Now with 15. And we have a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout from St. Mary. We'll see you in 30 seconds. You're watching Jays and Hawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Digital and personal. You can have both with Prime Bank. We know you've got a lot on your plate. Prime Bank can help. Use our app for everything from depositing checks to making transfers from the comfort of your own home. And if you want to open an account, you can do that online too. If you'd rather visit us in person to open an account, apply for a loan and more, we have several convenient locations. The best tech for you when you want to bank from a distance and the best people close by when you need us. Prime Bank. Earn more your way.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you. Jays trail by 2. Bonderson at the line to shoot one more. 4:08 left to go here in the third quarter. Puts up the second and hits. Bonderson now with 15. It's a 1-point ball game. Schrader will bring it up the floor for the Hawks. Spins at the free throw line, passes right to Bunkers. Gets it down low to Holman. Holman spins, puts up a left hand and in. Extends the Hawks lead to 3. Logan passes right to Bonderson, back left to Logan. Augustine in the corner. Logan, Augustine thought about a 3, back out to Logan. Jays seeing the zone defense. Gets it down low to Augustine, off of Augustine, picked up by Schrader. Passed ahead, 3:33 left to go. Bunkers with it on the right side. Top of the key is Willman. And we're going to have a foul. I believe it's going to be on Augustine. Ryan Augustine picks up his second. Team's second, I'm sorry. 3:28 left to go here in the third. St. Mary will inbound from the baseline. Looking to get it in, does to Bunkers. Now Willman. Back to Ortman, puts up a 3, no good. Rebound by Bunkers. Bunkers gets the rebound himself, puts it up and in with the left hand. Bunkers now with 8. Bonderson brings it up over the timeline, passes right to DeRocher, back to Bonderson. Bonderson between the circles to Logan. Logan puts up a deep 3, left side, no good. Rebound right into the lap of Bunkers. Bunkers with a little bit of a 3-on-2, slows it down, back to Bunkers. Drives the baseline with a right hand, puts it up and in. Jackson Bunkers now with 10, and the Hawks with a little bit of a, I believe it's a 5-0 run right now. Logan out to Wilchin. Wilchin on the left baseline, back out to Logan. Left corner is Augustine. Thought about a 3. Logan with it now, back to Augustine. Augustine takes the 3, no good. Airballed it over to Holman with the rebound. Schrader will bring it up the court. Schrader between the circles. Passes right to Bunkers. And I believe we're going to have a foul on Wilchin. It is on Wilchin. That's his third. I'm sorry, it's his second, so I must have missed a foul somewhere. We're going to have a timeout. It's a full timeout credited to the Jays back in 60 on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Since the 1980s, Colbeck Incorporated has been a family-run business providing their customers with quality wood and feed grinding services throughout Northwest Iowa. Colbeck Incorporated knows that your time is valuable, and they pride themselves on getting the job done in a prompt and reliable fashion. Local cattle feeders have been relying on Colbeck Incorporated hay grinding for 30 years, and Brian and Kevin are proud of their partnerships they've built with their customers. Whether it's grinding, mulch, or hauling, call Colbeck Incorporated today and see what they can do for you.
This pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you now. Hawks lead this game by 7. Jays drew within 1 here in this third quarter. Hawks been on a little bit of a run. Willman now with it to Ortman. Bunkers. Hands it to Ortman. Driving. No good. Rebound by Kellen. Kraft will bring it up the floor for the Jays. 2:03 left to go. Bonderson, left corner. Now back to Bonderson in between the circles. Over to Wilchin. Bonderson spins, puts up a shot. No good. Kellen with the rebound is fouled on the floor. See who that foul goes on. We're going to call it on 30. Ryan Willman, that's his second. Team's fourth. Into the ball game for him will come Schmillen. Bonderson will inbound the ball. Inbound to Kraft. Kraft to Wilchin. To Bonderson. Able to dribble out now between the circles. That one thrown away to Ortman. Schrader brings it over the timeline, spins between the circles. Ortman with it now, gets it down to Holman. Holman spins, puts up a right hand, and is fouled by Gehlen. Carter Gehlen's first, it's team's fourth. Holman going to go to the line to shoot 2. It's a 7-point ball game in favor of the Hawks. First shot off the front iron, no good. Logan is in. Bonderson's going to sit down. 1:26 left to go here in the quarter. Holman hits the second. He now has 9, 8-point lead for the Hawks. That one's stolen away by Schrader. Schrader swiped away by DeRocher. Blocked out of bounds by DeRocher. Inbound play being set up by Bunkers. Bunkers inbounds to Holman. Holman passes left. Bunkers down low. Ortman puts up the shot off the backboard, no good. Rebound being fought for, picked up by Holman. Holman is fouled. Count the basket. With 1:01 left, Gehlen picks up his second. Team's fifth. Holman will go to the line to try to make it a traditional three-point play. Puts up the shot, rattles around and down. Holman will go to the bench. Jays now trail by 11. DeRocher over to Kraft, to Wilchin. Wilchin thought about a three, challenged, and it's going to be out of bounds. Will be Jays basketball with 49-4 left to go in the third. Jays are going to need to show a lot of heart here in order to come back and win this ball game. Kraft over to DeRocher. DeRocher back to Kraft, to Logan. Logan puts up a shot, free throw line depth and in. Logan now with 10. 2.5 second difference, shot clock to game clock. Schrader to Ortman. Ortman back to Schrader, stolen by the Jays. Logan will bring it up over the timeline, no shot clock, 20 seconds left in the quarter. Cross-court pass, stolen away by Bunkers. Bunkers 2-on-3, still drives, puts it up off the backboard, no good. Wilchin is fouled by Bunkers, and that's Bunkers' fourth. Bunkers picks up his fourth foul with 8.5 seconds left to go in the third. Augustine's going to come in the ball game. Jays trail by 9. He's going to come in for Gehlen. Plenty of time for a play here. Kraft picks it up about a third of the way down the court, and Logan walks with the basketball, and Logan starts charging at the official, asking why he walked with the basketball. Not super crazy about his demeanor in doing so. .6 seconds left to go here in the third. Schmillen inbounds it to Waldschmidt. Ortman puts up a deep 2 off the front of the iron, no good. And that's the way that this third quarter ends. We'll be back with the fourth after this. You're watching Jays and Hawks on full.
The Monsignor Lafferty Tuition Foundation awards tuition scholarships to students that attend a Catholic school in the Diocese of Sioux City, including Gehlen and Spalding Catholic. By contributing to MLTF, donors are eligible to receive a 75% tax credit from the state of Iowa. There are no other charitable gifts that offer you a credit like that. It is also the perfect time of year to consider a gift of grain to MLTF. You can find more information at scdiocese.org under the Giving tab. Consider the gift of Catholic education.
At Floyd Valley Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you. Hawks have led by 7 after 1, 5 after 2, and 9 now after 3. As we get started with the final quarter of this ball game. Schrader now to Holman. Holman spins in the paint, passes back out to Schrader. Schrader directing traffic. On the right side, counts on him, drives toward the basket, puts up a shot. Blake blocked by Drake. He gets his own rebound and puts it back. Now with 13, 7:31 left to go. Logan passes right to Kraft, back out to Logan near the top of the key. DeRocher to Logan, to DeRocher, puts up a 3 in. DeRocher for 3. He now has 8. Schrader brings it up over the timeline to Ortman. Gets a screen from Schrader. Pass to Waldschmidt. Now Schrader has it back. 13 left on the shot clock. Augustine able to poke that one away. Picked up by Logan. Logan brings it up over the timeline. Back to Logan. Back to DeRocher. DeRocher, Logan between the circles. Hawk showing zone. Deep 3. Bonderson. Bonderson hits the 3. Now with 18. Bringing it to a 5-point ball game. Schrader brings it up over the timeline. Ortman drives toward the hoop. Puts up a shot up off the backboard and in. Cale Ortman with 6. Bonderson bringing it up the floor to Logan. He brings it over the timeline. Logan between the circles. Augustine. Kraft thought about a 3. Over to DeRocher. Logan. Back to Drake. Back to Logan. That one's thrown away. We're going to have an over and back and out of bounds. Will be Hawks ball on the turnover. Kraft will go out. Wilchin will come in. Waldschmidt goes out of the ball game. Missed who came in for him. Inbounding the ball will be Willman. Willman to Schrader. Schrader will bring it up over the timeline. Holman to Ortman. Ortman on the right side. Cross-court pass. Schrader with it now. Schrader on the baseline. Willman, top of the key is Pick. Ortman with a right hand, gets a screen by Willman. Cross-court pass to Willman, puts up a deep 3, no good. Fought for Augustine on the baseline. Logan able to pick it up. Brings it up over the timeline. 5:15 left to go. Bonderson puts up a deep 3, no good. Rebound by Schrader. Jays have got to take more quality shot than that. Schrader with it now. To Pick. Pick. Top of the key. Passes left to Holman. Holman hands to Schrader. Deep 3 hits. Schrader with 16. And it's back to a 10-point ball game. Just under 5 left to go. Logan with the left hand directing traffic. Wilchin. Augustine. Wilchin. Wilchin drives. Puts up a jumper in the paint. Gets his own rebound. Drake puts up the basket. And is fouled by Pick. Hunter Pick with his first. It's going to be the team's sixth, as DeRocher goes to the line to shoot 2. Drake puts up the first, hits. DeRocher now with 9. Hawks lead by 9. Puts up the second, rattles in and out, no good. Rebound by Holman. Holman is going to be fouled, and I believe it's going to be on Augustine. Augustine's third, team 6th. Next foul for either team puts them in the bonus. Ball inbounded to Schrader. Schrader, 4.5, just under 4.5 left to go in the ball game. Pass to Bunkers, to Holman, near the top of the key. Ortman backs up. Holman, top of the key, drives left side of the lane, puts up a shot, count the basket, and the foul for Holman. Holman now with 14 points. It is the 7th team foul for the Jays. 11-point lead for St. Mary. And that's on Augustine. That's his 4th. Shot is up and good for Holman. Now with 15. Bonderson brings it up over the timeline just over halfway through the 4th quarter. Puts up a shot, in and out, no good. Rebound by Ortman. Ortman to Schrader. Hawks showing why they're the number 7 team in 1A basketball here tonight. Schrader passes left. Back to Schrader near the timeline. Swiped away, and I think we're going to have a foul on DeRocher. Foul is on DeRocher. It's going to be a 1-and-1 shooting foul. And we're going to have a timeout, full timeout from Coach Langle. Back in 60, you're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Sitzman Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with DPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you tonight on Fuller Digital Solutions. Check out fullerdigital.net. Remember to like and subscribe to your team's YouTube page. But you can always check out fullerdigital.net for all your team's home and away games. Schrader to the line. Shooting the 1-and-1. Puts it up. Hits the first. He now has 17 on the night. Monsignor Lafferty Tuition Foundation. Don't forget about that. Contact your local development director. Grain and cash both accepted. 14-point lead by the Hawks, their largest lead of the night. Logan directing traffic. Jace a little bit more perplexed by the zone tonight. Bonderson over to Logan. Back to Bonderson. Thought about a three. Pass over to DeRocher. DeRocher able to catch it. Pass it to Wilchin on the baseline. Drives in the paint. Maybe one too many passes. He tries to get it to Augustine. Bunkers with it now. Bunkers backs up. Now drives the paint. Reverse layup. No good. Rebound Augustine. Augustine spins with it. Now we'll bring it up over the timeline. Wanted to pass it left to Logan. Now does. 3:02 left to go here in the quarter. Throws it away to Ortman. He passes it to Schrader in the backcourt. Brings it into the front court. Passes right. Drives the baseline, puts up the shot, in and out, no good. Rebound, off the iron, no good. I think that was off of Augustine's head. We're going to have a foul. It's going to be a jump ball. And the ball will be Jay's basketball. Wheelan will come into the ball game for Logan, and Kraft for Wilchin. Bonderson inbounds the basketball to DeRocher. DeRocher passes it over the timeline to Wheelan. Kraft. Logan, top of the key, passes left to Kraft. Kraft, 2:25 left to go. Bonderson put up the shot off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Willman. Hands it to Schrader. Schrader between the legs, passes left to Bunkers. 2:10 left to go here in the ball game. 14-point lead. Schrader dribbles left, now back right. Ortman between the circles, now to Willman. 14 on the clock. Gets it down low. Puts up a shot. Will go to the line, Will Homan. He'll shoot 2. Fouls on Kraft. That's his second. Team's 9th. Next one's double bonus land. Logan will look to check in after this shot by Colin Homan. Puts up the first. Rattles around. No good. Logan going to come in for Kraft. 1:52 left to go in this ball game. It's a 14-point ball game in favor of the Hawks. Second shot up and in for Homan. 16 points now for Homan. 2-3 zone. Logan puts up a shot from the free throw line. No good. Rebound by Bonderson. Spins. Puts it up off the iron. No good. Wheelan and now Bonderson picked it up, and the foul is going to be on the floor. Foul's going to be on the floor. They're going to call it on Holman. It's his third. Team 7th. Bonderson will shoot 1 and 1 with 1:38 left to go in the ball game. Bonderson puts up the first and hits. Bonderson now with 19. Leads all Jays. He's the leading scorer of the game for both teams. Holman has 16 and Schrader has 18. Wheelan goes out. Kraft comes in with 1:38 left to go in the ball game. Bonderson puts up the second and hits. Bonderson now with 20. Schrader, and that ball is out of bounds off of the Rocher. Full court press being shown by the Jays. Inbound to Bunkers. Bunkers brings it up the court, over the timeline, hand off to Schrader, and is fouled by DeRocher. It's his fourth. Team's 10th. Will be double bonus. Wheelan will check in after this first free throw attempt. Bunkers at the line. Hits the first. Bunkers shooting the second. Hits that one too. Logan to Bonderson. Bonderson, deep three, hits. Keaton Bonderson not giving up on this ball game. He has 23, 47-59. Hawks up by 12. Jays need to start fouling. Foul is going to be on Wheeland. Zane Wheeland picks up his first. First shot is up and no good from Bunkers. Again, remember to like and subscribe to the Fuller Digital YouTube page of your team's, your favorite team. Bonderson over to Logan. Logan from way downtown, no good. And out of bounds and over to St. Mary. Sorry about that. Not sure what happened there. Kraft picked up his third foul with 40.8 seconds left to go. And Homan hits both of his free throws. Wieland up to Logan. 37 seconds left to go. Wieland. That shot no good. Rebound by Bunkers. Bunkers looks like he might have gotten poked in the eye there with 27.3. First shot for Bunkers is up and in. Jays emptying the bench. All the starters aside from Kraft, I think, are out of the game. St. Mary's will do the same. We have now a full set of subs in the game. So I will do my best, but more than likely I will not get names at this point as Jackson Bunkers is at the line. It's a 15-point ball game for St. Mary. Puts up the second. Rims in and out, no good. Rebound by Hanks. Cleach has it now, passes back left. Ryder to Kellen, 15 seconds left. Ryder back to Cleach, back to Ryder. Thought about a three, back to Cleach. Ryder, three-point attempt, hits. That three for Trevor Teal. And St. Mary wins the ball game by a 12-point margin. We'll be back to wrap it up after this. You're watching Jays and Hawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Since the 1980s, Colbeck Incorporated has been a family-run business providing their customers with quality wood and feed grinding services throughout Northwest Iowa. Colbeck Incorporated knows that your time is valuable, and they pride themselves on getting the job done in a prompt and reliable fashion. Local cattle feeders have been relying on Colbeck Incorporated hay grinding for 30 years, and Brian and Kevin are proud of their partnerships they've built with their customers. Whether it's grinding, mulch, or hauling, call Colbeck Incorporated today and see what they can do for you.
This pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you, wrapping up tonight's ball game. Scoring by quarters went like this. The Hawks led 15-8 after 1, 28-23 after 2, 44-35 after 3, and 62-50 after 4. Hawks really dominated the tempo of the ball game tonight, and when they are able to do what they want to do, it really takes it away from the Jays. Scoring looked like this for the Jays. Keaton Bonderson with 23 led all scorers tonight. Keaton Logan with 10, Drake DeRocher with 9, Trevor Teal with 3, Kraft with 2, and Ryan Augustine with 1. For the Hawks, Alex Schrader with 18, Landon Waldschmidt with 2, Cale Ortman with 6, Sam Schmillen with 2, Jackson Bunkers with 13, Hunter Pick with 3, beautiful flow on that young man, and Colin Holman with 18. Well, these two squads will face off on January the 10th. That game will be at St. Mary. It'll be a 6 o'clock tip for the girls' game with the boys' game to follow. We appreciate you all for joining us here, not only tonight, but for this entire year. So on behalf of our entire staff at Fuller Digital Solutions, my name is Matt Schilling, saying so long, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, stay safe, stay warm, and stay healthy. We'll see you next year, right here on Fuller Digital Solutions.